Yes, I saw the video. Actually just this now. Folks, it's real simple. It is really, really simple. I'm not going to go over how I went through abuse myself growing up. I'm not going to go too much in detail with my own personal life in that respect. Just know that I did go through much of the same of what the poor girl did there. The fact is, not everybody that goes through abuse has the benefit of a hidden camera or any kind of camera and this wonderful thing called YouTube, you know. Would I have killed for it? Oh yeah. In a fucking heartbeat. But when you look at abuse like that and you see that it comes from an honorable judge, you have to realize that shit happens on a grander scale to many, many, many more people. Some of you may even know someone going through some kind of abuse. Mental, physical, child, parental, domestic, elder, whatever kind of abuse it is. You may know. Irrespective of my demeanor right now, however it may look to you, irrespective of what my videos may have professed over this past year, irrespective of what anger you have seen me give towards various topics, nothing enrages me more than abuse. There's a point with me personally where I get so angry that you can barely understand the words coming out of my mouth because I am so silent. You've heard me yell. The only reason at this point right now I'm even audible is because I would like to be audible to get my message out. And my message, it is very, very simple. If you know somebody who is going through some kind of abuse, do all that you can to not only let them know that they're not alone, to let them know you're there for them and you're there to listen and you are there to hear them and hear their words and their wishes and concerns and thoughts. Try to do something about it. I don't mean get involved physically and go on a vendetta rampage and go and hurt the bastard. I mean that would be nice, and I have had a few run-ins like that myself in my life, but I'm not saying that at all. Some kind of authority, a school counselor, a regular counselor, a parent, a teacher, somebody. Because knowing about it and doing nothing is awful. I don't care if you're the kind of person that thinks that cops are the worst people on the face of this earth. I know a lot of cops are corrupt and awful. Or if you're one of those rebellious punks that hates authority and says fuck authority at any turn. No. Fuck you. Drop your pride. Get them help. Your morals are not any more important than their well-being if you care about them enough. It's shameful. It is one of the most shameful things. A person asserting his dominance, or her dominance for that matter, over a weaker person to teach them a lesson. Right? You hear that, huh? I'm going to teach you a lesson. Yeah. Or to change a behavioral pattern. Or to condition them to do something that is more in line with their own view. Takes a special kind of person. Takes a very special kind of person. Just like that judge. Just like my father. Just like anybody else out there that doesn't. I have been lucky enough to see my father pay for his sins. And it is a goddamn shame that more people cannot. This girl, undoubtedly, she's going to get that opportunity because of the videotape, because of his public stature, because of the powers of social media. She's going to get that chance. And as wrong as it may sound, I actually wish there were more videotapes out there of this kind of thing that could be sent to authorities. That could be spread like wildfire. Not for the viewing pleasure, not for the humanity, just so it could be documented and sent out. Because when you're abused, when you're being abused, you're not exactly very much at liberty to discuss what's going on with you. And that is where the problem lies with help. You're not very much at liberty, maybe for fear of your own well-being, or just because you don't want to talk about it. You're not very much at liberty to talk about it. You don't have to force somebody to talk about it. You don't have to jam it down their throat. But if you're a passionate person like I am, and you know someone that's being abused, god damn it, you will want to get that motherfucker out of there for good. It's almost, you know, like, you don't want to, the person doesn't want to talk about it, you don't want to be too overbearing, but that kind of shit should never have to happen to any human being. Okay, maybe Bernie Madoff could, I'm not going there. Do something. At least let them know you're there. And that you care. And if you have been through the same thing that they have been through, let them know. Open up. Don't have to be too graphic. You don't have to go into too much detail. But sometimes, the only extra thing that someone really needs to open up to you is to know that you have been there. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Now I sort of understand why some of those, never mind. In a nutshell, if you are the abused, try to do everything you can within your own power to talk to someone and let them know you do not deserve that sort of treatment. Nobody does. If you know someone who is being abused, try to do everything within your power to let them know you are there for them. And when the time is right, but not before it's too late, let somebody know. And for the abusers, how do you live with yourselves? Really? How do you live with yourselves? How do you wake up in the morning and allow yourself to carry on your miserable existences, knowing full and well of your actions toward other human beings? How do you carry on? I really want to know. I wish I would have known so I could have better understood my father, or the fathers of many other people I've known who have gone through abuse, just to understand it a little bit. There could be many, many reasons that could exculpate you, and there could be many, many reasons that would make you look just as guilty as you truly are. Whatever the case, cut it the fuck out. Stop it. I know I'm not going to be able to do much. I can't stop everybody. I can't shake my fist at you and threaten you, or any of that. No, I know I can't do that. But if you're watching this video right now and you are a known abuser of somebody in your life, just sit down and ask yourself a simple question. Is this worth it? Is it really worth it to make other people live in fear of me? People who are close to me, my own blood in some cases, to make them live in fear of me? Insert reason here makes me feel so much better. That's all. Is it worth it? Is it worth looking down at your child and seeing him shaking? Is it worth seeing your child scatter every time he hears a loud noise? Is it worth seeing your other family members in tears that might know something about this, that you also put the fear in? That you also put fear in, excuse me? If you answer yes, then let's just say I hope that somebody, somewhere, someday, maybe even somebody that's watching this video that might know of you, will put you in your place. And give you a reality check.